just to be where you are. In a world I can see where you are, though you are meant to be. Wish you're here next to me. Where you dream just to be where you are. In a world I can see where you are, though you are meant to be. Wish you're here next to me. Where you
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys are all having fantastic days, fantastic nights, wherever you may be. Obviously, this is, more so EU stuff, so you guys are having a great night as it is right now. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Expecting to see a lot of OGs, obviously, potentially filling on in here as we get to witness some of the OG teams way back in the day participate in a little bit of fun here today. We got Seba, we got Jaeger in here. By the way, Jaeger, who stole the idea? I didn't steal any idea. I've been doing this on my personal streams, and anytime it's just kind of this intermission phase, I'll just throw up this Rocket League playlist that I got because I feel like it always fits the vibe. So I promise I'm not stealing an idea, all right? That's just where we're going. I got a couple of fluffy copy pastas as well. But yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys don't know who I am, let me just quickly show this right now. And there we go. Okay, it's Mr. Opel up in the booth. Hopefully you guys are really excited to be here tonight. I absolutely myself am. It's not really very often that you get to cast something like this in particular. I'm used to, I got the tournament later to do today. Got a lot of, just the regular tournaments, living in the now, obviously. But when we get to flash back into the past, it really, I don't know, it's just a great feeling. I would say, admittedly, obviously, when it comes to EU side of casting, I wasn't really too deep into casting EU probably until late November. So I kind of, when I was casting EU, a lot of these teams that we're going to be seeing today are not really the teams that were prevalent during those times. However, of course, since I've been in the weeds for a while, these are all teams that I am at least familiar with. I know the name, and I get to really, really cast them here today. Now, obviously, there's not going to be their prime version of themselves by any means. It's actually going to be on a brand new patch, a brand new season that just dropped yesterday. Actually, maybe 2 days ago. It's going to be crazy, though, seeing some of these former veteran players now go on the pitch here in this brand new season and see what they've got in store for us. Also getting a live update right now. The original plan was to have DSQ versus Aspyre as our opening match. Oh yeah, they swapped it around. Okay, they swapped it around on me. So you guys got to give me a little bit of extra time here to just really quickly update the graphics now. Okay, I'll be back in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, we are now going to be good to go here. And we do have our first matchup now already loaded up here in the lobby. Going to be getting going in just a matter of moments. Going to preview our lineups really quickly for this one. Again, as we swapped the order of the matchup. So it's actually Cheat and Shine versus the first five first. On the left side, obviously, Letao, Lulo, Splatty. We got Sleepy, Bobalicious, and Nacho on one side. On the other side, the first five representing here with Ilmi, Fluffy, Choco, CJ, and Herbie. What a matchup this is going to be. Let me know in the chat. It's really interesting. You know, sometimes we ask for predictions from the people in the chat, and, you know, it's usually been based on the now. But, you know, some of these players, they are playing now. But for this to be the lineup in particular, really throwing it back in this way here today. Beautiful Saturday, and we are loading on in. But I'm curious to see who are the people pulling for? Who do we think is going to be winning in these games? Again, it's a relatively shorter tournament, if you will. Of course, only 4 teams. It's just straight into a semifinals, basically, and everything is a best of 5. Aziz is going to win. Yeah, that's what I was excited. I thought we were going to get Aziz to kick us off here, but it looks like that is not going to be the case. Team Aziz against Aspyre. Oh, man. But we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Cheat and Shine up against the first 5. Cheat and Shine, they're going to be rocking the pink uniforms. First 5, obviously, in the red. And let's get us going. Oh my goodness. Again, it's going to give us a couple 20 seconds here for the lag to iron out up on the observer side, and then we'll be crystal clear moving, so don't be afraid, guys. We're going to be all right. This is just something that I'm used to, obviously, when I do it on the EU side sometimes. Sleepy, Nacho, looking for Bobalicious over the middle, no good. Be able to poke it back into the corner, though. Nacho top box for Bobalicious. Headed on down by Ilmi. Again, a couple of these players we still see even these days, but look at some of the throwback players as well. CJ shot left side, and it is good. The first 5 kicking things off here on their opening possession of the day. And how about CJ? Welcome back, big dog. Just blowing that one by Lulo. Great work, far post. And the first 5 strike first. Babalish is trying to break down Ilmi there. Sends it on in for Nacho. Flex its way now and over for Sleepy. Top box. Nacho once again. Just too many defenders in his way. Choco, Ilmi, and Fluffy all converging there to keep that one away. And Ilmi, nice moves there. Is able to beat out his defender going down the right sideline. CJ, extra effort trying to poke it on through on the ground. Letao getting blown by there on that opening goal. Able to settle down there. Play some good defense. Plays a quick one on out here for Nacho. They go off the wall, and a bit misplaced there for Sleepy to grab that one. You're not going to send one on in. He'll play it softly back here. Letao, Sleepy, Babalicious off the wall. Headed away by Ilmi. Setting it up for Nacho. Ilmi read the situation, though, the whole way. And Choco, wise decision here, playing it on back for Herbie. Another OG player. Welcome in, Herbie. Going to be looking for clean sheets. Nothing but Herbie is today. Choco falsely guarded here by Nacho. Whips it in deep for CJ, the opening goal scorer here of the night. On Fluffy now to once again send it on back. I'm not entirely sure what the rules that we're playing with here, obviously. We got new rules, obviously, these days compared to what these players, or at least some of them, are used to. But obviously, you know, this is certainly fun first above all else. Good slide there by Ilmi. CJ with Choco open on his right, looking to take it himself. Goes right into the block there for Letao. Letao sends a nuke down, looking for Sleepy. Babalicious making an open run over the middle. Just couldn't hit him right there. Now Choco, good switch on the ground once again for CJ, looking to break down Letao. And he can't do it that time around. Beautiful dive right into the body. Ripping that one away. Defense doing a great job at CJ. Quite a couple of moves up for Choco. Headed on down once again. Now it's Sleepy and Nacho. Ilmi, though, keeping the pressure on here. The first 5 really keeping this ball in their opponent's box. And although it has been a bit scary, an opening start this is for Cheat and Shine. They're at least holding on. We're only down 1 right now. Need that offense to start clicking. Sleepy trying to go for Babalicious. Choco the block, still with Sleepy's foot. Now he gets double teamed and ends that one. Fluffy finds the open man and Ilmi over the middle of the pitch. Goes right for Choco. Little poking on the wall. Now cross in for CJ. Once again, knocked loose. Letao has really settled into this game. Playing some incredible defense. Just really needs his team to hold on to the ball a bit better. Progressing up the pitch right now. They're just giving away so many opportunities. And right back to it, the first 5 here with Ilmi. CJ and Choco, the front 3. Heavily contested with Sleepy, Letao, and Nacho right at the top of the box. And Babalicious playing as their outman. Does have the possession for a moment. Still is able to hold on. Now tries to pass it on back and does so for Nacho. Only 2 minutes to go here in our opening game. A best of 5 once again. To remind everybody. Lulo, Nacho, Letao. Can't get that one over the top there of Choco. And Letao just gets caught running backwards there. It's lofted on over. Choco thought it was going to be a gimme for CJ. But surprisingly, he misses him there on the run. Nacho, deep left wing for Sleepy. Top box, bit behind Babalicious. It's Nacho. Babalicious, no good. Right into the chest of Herbie, who plays a quick one out here for CJ. The first 5 looking to tack on goal number 2 here. He can't even get a shot off as Sleepy tracks back and just pokes one away on the ground. And an opening goal 30 seconds into this game on their first possession was the first 5. And it's been the defensive bout ever since. Fluffy in for Babalicious. Saved Herbie. Critical save for the OG. Fluffy going deep left. His cross not good. Intercepted here. Sheet and Shine, their best look yet, and they've got it! Bobalicious ties the game in the final minute. Gonna have to look at this one again. Over the top. Contested slightly there by Ilmi. Doesn't get the block. An awkward dive forward there from Herbie. Got a very interesting animation. Kind of was a half commit into that dive forward. And it's absolutely slotted there by Bobalicious. And it's made game one interesting. Herbie just sending one all the way into the box. We are not in missile meta. Bobalicious, 2-on-2 here with Nacho, looking to break down Ilmi and Fluffy. Tries to take it himself, and it is intercepted. First 5. Whipping one in again here for CJ, but finds all the way, nobody, all the way back for the keeper there off the wall. Sleepy, going right. It's Bobalicious with Nacho on the left side. Oh, what a play by Cheat and Shine. Are you serious? What a turnaround here in game one. Everything on the ground, little back and forth. They get Herbie to get out of the way, and Bobalicious tapping it in once again. Had nothing going for them until the final minute of this game, and now they have the lead. Just need one more stop to take game one. Herbie in for CJ. Oh my! We are going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be kidding me. Game one of the OG show match is going into overtime with a tying goal for the first 5. They try to send a missile down there for Sleepy, but it's no good, and so they just give it away. Ilmi. Playing it back here for Herbie. Getting involved on the offensive end. It's really risky. It's gone, and Nacho sends this game over. Oh my goodness. Clutch right there from the first 5, but Herbie gets a little greedy. Over the halfway line, just runs right into the wall, and Nacho just sends it on through. 3-2 final score in game number 1. And it is Cheat and Shine recording the dub. That is unbelievable. Are you kidding me? What a hilarious game that was. So much action, especially down the stretch. But it is Cheat and Shine that do find themselves over the line. Game 1. And again, this is really a show match of pride. You know, whoever wins this tournament, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's got to be some sort of reward in a way. It doesn't have to be financial. They've got it. I don't know. We gotta lock in on this. What's up, KJ? Oh man. All right, game 2, everybody. Let's get this one going. They do remember to pass it on back. First 5 now rocking the dark red. And Shine right back in the... Again, I would like to apologize for that because I was prepared for DSQ in the first match, so I had their colors on. Beautiful block there by Sleepy. You know, I was trying to do a little added touch, but they've reversed the order of the matches on me right at the start time, so didn't change the uniforms back by any means. CJ, oh, good use of the headers there. Now sends it top box. Ilmi, not an immediate shot. Playing it around, looking for a space. Keeper's on the ground, and Bobalicious does record a deflection there that finds right into the gloves of Lulo. Lulo or Luyo? Let me know, guys. I always have sometimes issues when it comes to the correct pronunciations, especially when it comes to the EU side. You want me to read the copy pasta? What are we doing? With the narrator voice? Oh, we could probably get that during an intermission. When there's some downtime, I got you for sure. Left side, Sleepy, Nacho off the backboard. Well defended here by the first 5. Herbie loves to just send these out. The deep balls for the open man. It was CJ, Fluffy, a little back and forth between the two. Now CJ looking to break down Litao here. Chipping it on over. No shot still, just really getting some dribbles, and he fires in an incredible goal. CJ, back-to-back games, the opening scorer, and it's nasty work here. Just blows one by Luyo. Prime CJ. What an incredible goal. And obviously the game has, oh, never mind, we're good. Yeah, what a great goal that was for the first 5. Sleepy on in, Bobalicious is wide open. Bobalicious sets it up, Sleepy, no good, headed away by everyone's favorite player in Fluffy. Oh, and CJ trying to poke Luyo off the line, but he just punches that one away. Probably a new animation there for Luyo. Not typically being used to allowed to punch the ball away, you'd have to imagine. Luyo goes deep right side, wide open. They've left him is Nacho, who had the game winner with the open net in the previous game. And now Bobalicious, bottom right blocked. Nacho follow through, no good. Away and blocked here by Fluffy. Beating out the man, plays it down the left side now for Choco with CJ calling for it. He's open in the box. Pass on the ground, CJ. Oh, and it's almost intercepted for an own goal over the line, but it is saved there by Luyo. Read the open man. It was a beautiful pass in there. Sleepy for Bobalicious. Able to draw it back. Bobalicious over the top. No good. Herbie getting a save of his own. Maybe not the greatest of passes, though, as they will just give it away here for Cheat and Shine. Nacho, the deep hammer, left side. Sleepy with Bobalicious double teamed here. Not going to be able to get that one over the head of Ilmi. Oh, beautiful passing here. Bring it up for the open man. Choco on the ground. Another beautiful pass. On over for CJ. Can he double it up once again? Sets it up instead. Choco breaks free. He's open. Right side. Bottom left corner. It is good. 2-goal lead for the first 5. And it's Choco joining in with his strike partner CJ with a couple of worldies. Gets that ball to go underneath the dive there of Luyo in net. I think maybe just a bit of a delayed dive. But how about the synergy up front here for the first 5? Letao off the wall. Bobalicious in for Nacho, headed on down again by Ilmi. Herbie, big time clearance again. Loves to just find the open man, especially that left side. Now it's Choco. Cross deep here for CJ, trying to use the head. Doesn't find much success there with Nacho looming, but very aggressively wins it on back. Plays it back perfectly in there. Cross to nobody. Throws Ilmi over the middle, and he's got Bobalicious on a one-on-one. Bobalicious against Herbie, who comes out on top. And is anybody surprised? Bobalicious reducing the deficit to half, bringing them back alive here in this game. Beautiful pass shot underneath. Couple of OG keepers going up against some of these players that are still at the top of their game right now. Bobalicious, one of them, and that was just such a crazy moment. Pass on in, a quick look there. CJ to Choco, headed on down now. Luyo. Cheat and Shine looking to tie themselves right back into this game. Had such a cinematic game 1. Got ourselves quite the doozy here in game 2 as well. As the first 5 looking to hold on to the scoreline, potentially even make it a little bit more and try to even themselves back up in the series. Nacho, battered down there by Ilmi. Ilmi, beautiful control there. Plays it out now for CJ. CJ, left side, Choco looming in the area. We'll try to force that cross on in, but it was blocked again by a beautiful defender in Letao. He's been making his mark. Sleepy in for Bobalicious. Blocked again by Ilmi. Letao and Ilmi. Plenty of perfectly timed dolphin dives, it seems, so far in these 2 games. Sleepy backboard looking for Bobalicious. No good right there. Fluffy now able to deter that one. Sends out a deep bomb, and him and Choco not on the same page, and so they give it away. The crunch time once again. This was that final minute of the previous game that everything started to happen. The fireworks started to explode. And they've got a little bit more in that in them here. Sleepy, right wing. Looking to level this game on up. Plays it in for Bobalicious. Oh, it was a perfect pass. But Herbie just rips it away with the magical gloves. Goes right now for Ilmi. Playing it on the line. CJ and Choco, the two up front. Choco wide open. They got to rely on Luyo, and he's missed the shot. Follow through, no good. Choco might not get a better opportunity than that. And now here comes Cheat and Shine, looking to send us once again into overtime. Sleepy for Bubblicious, headed away by Fluffy. Letao sending it right back into the left wing. And it's a fight for it. Plays back for Nacho, and they keep it away and have earned themselves a proper last attack. Got our special last attack view now here. Letao, left side wall, Sleepy, Nacho, Bubblicious just missed it. Oh no. And this series is tied, ladies and gentlemen. What a moment. Oh, that's actually a bug. Look at that. It looks like, okay, the scoreboard was really interesting there in game. I don't know if anybody else recognized that. But yeah, I do remember them. Yeah, this series is tied. Okay, I don't know what was going on with the scoreboard there. It had the colors wrong. It's almost like the game was trying to give Cheat and Shine an additional win right there. I don't know what was going on. But alrighty. Oh, and I got kicked. How about that? Typical rematch. Still even that's how you know it's OG, folks. That's how you know it's OG. Some things never change in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry though, we're gonna get ourselves a new code here in just a moment. We're not missing out on any of the action. And I'm good to go. We got a new ruined Trump key in the chat. Oh, Choco's in here as well. Alrighty. Didn't expect to win one, says Ilmi. It says CJ as well. Wow, okay. There's no confidence right now. All right, folks, let's hop right back on in here for game 3. Cheat and Shine right back into that DSQ colorway, and the first 5 also rocking the dark red once again here in this game. We have a level up series here, a game apiece. Both games been decided by just 1 goal. Been gone right down to the wire. And now let's see where game 3 separates us here tonight. As it is Bubblicious there, Nacho. Too much that time around. A quick out here. Choco hits it for CJ. CJ procs the EE. Now a couple dance moves. Lobber on over the top. Not far enough there for his teammate as Letao is able to clear that one away. Right side, it goes for Sleepy, who's left wide open. Bubblicious, pass on over for Nacho. Nacho taking his time, maybe looking to do a little camera flick shot right there. At least that's what my intuitive nature would allow me to believe with the way that the model was positioned. Choco, deep pass in for CJ, blocked by Sleepy. Bubblicious, able to win that one in the crowd. It looked like nobody actually wanted that ball for whatever reason. So now it's on Luyo, and again, obviously now they have that new change with the keeper as well that some of the OGs are not used to. In particular, our 2 OG keepers here today. Sleepy, Nacho, Bubblicious, headed down, follow through from Letao. A rare shot for Letao right there is no good. Now cleared away, and they've got wide open space. It's Choco, left alone. Choco shot, right side, saved. Beautiful composure here by Luyo, keeping us level at no goals. Nacho. Cross in just as a free interception there for Fluffy. Clears it out immediately now for CJ and Choco once again looking to go back to business, and CJ's got it! A screamer into the far post. A quick little back and forth. First touch pass, the first touch shot. And they've gotten themselves the early lead. First 5 on the board. Picking up a win. Their first win of the day in the previous game. And now they've gotten the lead once again. CJ's done it every single game. And now Bobalicious has something to say. Beautiful response here for Bobalicious. Right after, in their first look, after giving up the opening goal. Goes left side there. Delayed dive from the keeper. Third of the way through. Now 1 goal aside. Just so fun seeing what these players and these teams have to offer right now. Ilmi, his cross on in. A free gimme there for Luyo. I know we could have obviously gone for some more OGs, but it's, it's difficult. Obviously, they're OGs. They're a lot of people don't play the game for quite a while now, so it's hard to just get them to load on back in on a given time. But I definitely think the way that the people are loving this one, myself included, I think this is certainly not going to be the last time or the one and only time that we're going to be able to get something like this. Letao, Sleepy, beautiful work through the midfield. Nacho giving it right back there for Sleepy on the left wing. His cross on in. It's for Bobalicious, and it is good. Brace in the first half of game 3 for Bobalicious. Beautifully worked by the entire team here of Cheat and Shine. Sleepy, just a nice cross on in. Herbie, the wrong dive area. And Cheat and Shine. Once again, they've allowed the opening goal in all 3 games by the foot of CJ. And now, once again, they've built themselves up into a lead, and they could have something brewing here. A quick interception off the kickoff. Bobalicious. Nacho, back for Bobalicious. Pass shot, no good. Intercepted by Fluffy from behind. Herbie's distribution, not some of the greatest, though. It's Nacho now faking out the man on the camera. Playing it over the left side here and looking for Sleepy, but he just can't find a foot on it. Fluffy going left. It's CJ. Now goes back right for Ilmi. Oh, it gets stuffed right there by Bobalicious, playing both sides of the ball right now. Choco finds success, just mounting his way through. CJ, the shot up top, does get stuffed. And now it's on Nacho to bring it down right side here with some pace. Number 10. Deep switch for Sleepy. Bobalicious double teamed there by Ilmi and Fluffy, and so they're able to keep that one clear. Choco hits it for CJ. He's wide. CJ shot, trying to go off the backboard. Luyo, a bit too close. So it's a free takeaway there by the keeper. 2 minutes to go here in game 3. Sleepy on the ground. Hits it for Nacho. Nacho lobbing it up, bringing it back on out. Dribble moves, trying to take one on the ground. Intercepted there. Now it's Ilmi in first 5. Moving the pace the other way. Back and forth between Ilmi and CJ. CJ intercepted there right on the wall by Letao, who's had that assignment all day long. And although CJ has had a number of goals, it could be a lot worse if it wasn't for Letao's defensive prowess. Fluffy in for CJ once again. Now it's Bobalicious on him. CJ trying to get around, and he can't. Too much pressure there. They clear it on out for Nacho, who's the only Cheat and Shine player down on the other end of the pitch. So he's going to try to delay it here in the corner, wait for his teammates to come on in, that being Bobalicious, but well defended there by Ilmi to just knock that one down. Back for his keeper, Herbie. Pass just gives it away once again. Letao pucking that one down. It's Bobalicious. Extra effort and enters the box. Oh, pass on the ground. Very low. Sleepy hits it for Bobalicious. Oh, just gets outworked right there. Choco once and more. The extra effort. Ripping that one away. Herbie sending a deep one on in once again here. That missile doesn't work out that time around for CJ as he was mobbed there by Luyo and Letao. 30 seconds to go in this game. Cheat and Shine holding on to a 1-goal lead. Legging it in the left corner here. It's Nacho. First 5, good defensive alignment right now, able to just pretty much keep that one completely away. And I think Cheat Sign is going to have to rely on their own defense for the final 10 seconds of game 3. Looking to respond after a loss and get themselves back up in the driver's seat here. First 5, they're going to hold for a last attack. Bobalicious going to really force Herbie to make a move, or at least fake it. Sends a deep one right side. CJ into the box for Choco, blocked away by Letao. Fluffy now Ilmi. Ilmi's cross. In right for CJ. Off the top of the wall. Oh, it was so close. And it's just battered away. Cheat and Shine able to hold on. 2-1 final score. And they've got a 2-1 series lead. You guys see the scoreboard right now, by the way? So Cheat and Shine just won 2-1. You could even see with the goal tally from the individual, but at the top with the colors, it says that the first 5 won. So Aziz, can you send that to Slow Clap for really quickly for us? That would be very much so appreciated. I'm not seeing things. And I got kicked once again. Man. And people always tell me, because, you know, I'm always in these games, and honestly these days I feel like I get kicked more than I even used to. And they always, you know, it's the simple thing, you know, I'm always tabbed into the game. I'm not touching anything. I'm letting the game load back in, and it just says nah. Does not want to have me there, I guess. Quick look here at our graphic made obviously by the Rematch HQ team. Again, we were thinking about opening up there with Aspyre and DSQ, but instead we pivoted on over to Cheat and Shine versus the first 5. Cheat and Shine currently holding on to a 2-1 series lead. One more win will send them into our final here tonight. And I think that's another match that everyone is waiting on to see. DSQ versus Aspyre. What a matchup that is. I'm personally excited to see Aziz play on the pitch. I don't know who else can agree with that. That is going to be a movie in the making. I am not excited to be on the pitch. Come on, Aziz. We need you. We got to get pumped up, Aziz. We got to get pumped up. Where's our excitement? We need to see an Aziz goal. That's what the people need to see. All right, they swapped sides though now because we got kicked here on an even numbered game. So they've swapped colors. So just to clear it up here, the first 5, they're now in the pink and blue, whereas it'll be Cheat and Shine in the black. Really quickly now as I can swap on over our scoreboard. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. What a start by Ilmi. Oh, right out of the gates. It's the first 5. Clinical work, just lobbing that one over the top, and he gets it to go. And now looking for a response on the other end. They send it down there for Nacho. No good there. Fluffy. Big boom now into the right side. Natao for Nacho. Sleepy going on a run here. Quite a demonous one. Sleepy top box in for Bobalicious. Oh, what a shot. And it's saved by Herbie. He's been tested today. Maybe seen a couple of errors with the distribution more so, I would say, than the shot stopping. But what a save that is by Herbie. Going right side. CJ left wide open. Not something you want to do. And that's why Nacho rolls on through. Beautiful slide tackle. Feels like 5,000 years have gone by already in this game. Only 1 minute. Bobalicious left side, and it's good. Tie game right over the minute mark. Bobalicious and CJ going band for band right now. Goals galore. Able to rocket that one past the dive there of Luyo. Herbie instead. Herbie going left now for Fluffy. Fluffy is crossed under the box. CJ is able to get it as Sleepy Joe jumped over the ball. Not much coming out of that possession, though, unfortunately, for the first 5. Scooped up here by Luyo. Sleepy, bit of a strong touch. Has to slide that one now on the ground here for Nacho. Nacho looking for Bobalicious once again, and it's saved! Herbie! Putting on some great keeper display right now here. Acrobatic saves. He might have to make another one, though. It's Bobalicious on the ground, off the post! Oh, no! Last time Bobalicious had that one-on-one with Herbie on the ground, it resulted in himself in a goal. And he absolutely rips that one off the iron. Choco cross in for CJ, and he responds with another one off the post. What in the world is going on? Choco off the wall, heads it on over for Ilmi right side, and it's good! Off the post, but this time it deflects its way on into the back of the net. Incredible here for Ilmi. Rocking the Elite number 2 champion. How about that tag? And it's a brace for Ilmi. They gave the first 5 right back up in the lead. Sleepy wide open cross here for Bobalicious on the ground. Trying to use that wall, get Herbie to jump, but he was not having it. Good work right there by Herbie. Ilmi. CJ. Oh, off the post once again. The first 5. Looking primed up right now. They are getting some insane shot quality. And just a couple of misfires there for CJ. Slightly different in where he was aiming. This could be a blowout right now here in this game. Bobalicious. Left wing, playing it on back now for Sleepy. Sleepy mobbed up here by CJ and Choco. He's able to work it around him. Cross, though, not good in time. CJ getting the block. Now it's Nacho. Going way deep off the wall inside the box here now for Bobalicious. One-on-one contested by Fluffy. Able to poke that one away. Fluffy guiding it back here perfectly for his keeper, Herbie. What a back and forth truly every single game has been between these two sides. It's almost like it's a script right now, the way this is going. Bobalicious looking to get his lick back here in a one-on-one. Decides not to go for the dancing and the ground shot. Instead, just lets it rip. Don't really know if I personally would have liked that alternative, and so it doesn't work out. Now, Nacho right side, saved by Herbie once again. My goodness, Herbie in game 4. Is this bringing back the glory days for anybody in the chat? This is incredible stuff. Choco on the ground for CJ. Hits him. Choco maybe looking for the answer. And now it's Luyo on the other end with an incredible acrobatic save into the upper right corner. Little back and forth now here. It's Sleepy. On the ground. Nacho. Bobalicious. Shut down there by Ilmi. They go right. Nacho in for Bobalicious once again. Blocked now by Ilmi. Follow through from Nacho is saved. Is this what it looked like to watch Pele play? Might be one of the greatest chats I've ever read. Oh, man. Fluffy. Open in the back right side. Encroaching here up the pitch. And it's Sleepy getting the block on it. Perfectly falls its way now for Bobalicious. Bobalicious. Going right here for Nacho. Sleepy. Open on that far side. Just holding down his ground here. Nacho just giving a lot of space. Crossing for Bobalicious. Saved again by Herbie. Man, oh man, we're going to have to see the scoreline at the end of this game. The stats with Herbie in particular. It's felt like he's had about 5 saves in this game at the minimum. 2-1 lead right now for the first 5. This, if it holds, would pit us into a game 5, people. DJ over the middle, hits it for Fluffy. Fluffy now looking for Choco, maybe looking for the answer back on the ground. Fluffy not able to blow one by. It's an incredible save by Luyo. Luyo hits it for Nacho. Bobalicious and Sleepy both waiting. Cheat and Shine looking to tie the game up here in the stretch like they've done before. Sleepy. Oh, tough dribble there. Choco getting the interception, and a bad play there by Sleepy. They give it away. Herbie, final seconds, just sends down a nuke. Deep right side for Choco. They're going to go for a goal off the wall and tapped on through. CJ puts the finishing touches here on a Game 4 victory for the first 5. And we are headed to a Game 5. Woo! And there it is. Look at Herbie, ladies and gentlemen. A deserved MVP. 12, 6, and 5. 7,300 for the man in net. Shout out my guy, Mufasa. I know he wanted to see Herbie play a little bit. I know maybe probably didn't want me to say that out loud, but we get to do what we want to do up here, right? And man, oh man, was that a vintage Herbie game right there. Now it all comes down to this. Game 5. Here in our opening match. Cheat and shine to the first 5. Who's going to make it on through into the final, where they would take on the winner between DSQ and Aspyre. First 5 still rocking the pink and blue. We're going to keep that on, obviously, for DSQ game, and rightfully so here. Cheat and shine, they're also back in the all-black uniforms. And we go to the brand new, one of the brand newer maps, obviously the Adidas map, which some people, I think it's a love and hate relationship in the community. I think as a broadcaster, I enjoy it. I think it's actually kind of nice on the eyes. But for some people, obviously, with some different settings, obviously, it can be a bit too dark, is kind of as what I've at least gathered after just seeing some of the people talk, obviously, throughout all the different discords and such. Sleepy, after picking it up, sends it in for Bobalicious off the backboard. Headed on through by Nacho! Oh no, keeper caught sleeping there! And Cheat and Shine! Strike first! Herbie off of an incredible Game 4 just gets frozen right here. Not too sure what he was expecting. Just is able to poke a header on through right behind him. Very surprised. Herbie now right side. Plays it in deep for CJ. CJ's cross, no good. Blocked there by Letao. Nacho. Bobalicious on his right. Sends it in. Blocked now by Ilmi. Again, everything we've seen from these teams up until this point, it's been close game after close game. We expect nothing less here in a Game 5. But one of these OG teams, unfortunately, their night is going to be done. The other will then get to watch on as DSQ take on Aspyre next. Sleepy in for Nacho, trying to go far post. Herbie does record a save down low. Herbie on the ground on over the middle here for Fluffy. Chip pass, Choco, a little back and forth between the two. And that one maybe not Fluffy's best work, as it is intercepted there by Sleepy. Plays it up now for Nacho, trying to go on the counter. And Ilmi makes light work of that defensive stand. And now Choco trying to open it up. Gets it past Luyo, but not Letao. Putting his body on the line. Critical block. Nacho. Whips it in now, looking for Bobalicious. No good. Headed down once again by Ilmi. Ilmi again, some of these players we've been seeing them in this series, they kind of do everything on both sides. Ilmi obviously scoring 2 goals in the previous game. Whipped in, blocked there by Letao once again. Letao going deep down the right sideline, looking for Bobalicious. Fluffy all over him. And the slide there from Ilmi all the way back for Herbie, who wastes no time, playing it right back on up into the left side there for CJ. There's a lot of action going on right now, as currently Cheat and Shine holding on to that 1-goal lead here. Still plenty of time to go, as they're looking to maybe double it up now, as it's Bobalicious going down on the break. Nacho to his left, playing it on the ground, off the wall, not able to follow through, and Ilmi with the gloves on, coming away with that one. Could have been a defining moment in this series if Cheat and Shine were able to add another goal here into this lead. Cannot convert. It's now Nacho. Cross in for Bobalicious. Oh, trying to slot it top right. And it goes off the post. Incredible pressure being applied here by Cheat and Shine. And now Choco and CJ, who have been doing a lot of great stuff as an offensive duo in this series, so far have been quite nullified. Cheat and Shine finally locking in. Every game in this series has gone back and forth. It was Cheat and Shine that took games 1 and 3. The first 5 that took games 2 and 4. Bobalicious. Cross back, looking for Sleepy. No good. Headed away or cleared away there by CJ. Picked up by Letao, sending it on in. Open to the man Sleepy. Cross up top in for Bobalicious. Double teamed. Comes Supreme. Sleepy another try. Bobalicious that time headed all the way into the opposite corner. Herbie does go out of his net there, but him and Ilmi have been kind of rotating it a little bit in these situations. Final 2 minutes here in this game. CJ open right sideline, lobbing it up in the box, although it's not his best. He just gives it away. Sleepy is happy to give it right back to him, though. Not for long. Intercepted and finally just sat on there by Luyo. Let's out. Bobalicious going left there for Nacho. Don't link up that time around. Been a bit of a, I don't want to call it cagey, but it's been certainly, the feel of this game is very different compared to any other game so far, maybe other than game 1. And there it is! CJ sends in a hammer right side, and we are tied with 80 seconds to go. Beautiful cross in. There were 2 options. It was Choco and CJ. First option, though, was all the way golden. Just ripping that one through. 1-1 game brings us back to the Adidas map. First 5. I mean, I didn't see the odds. I didn't see maybe the Vegas odds coming into this one. It would be interesting to see what the lines were maybe for these 2 sides. Bobalicious. Oh my goodness! Negative angle for Bobalicious. Puts a dagger into the heart here of the fans of the first 5. Oh no! Herbie just caught frozen once again. Didn't think there was any chance that Bobalicious was going to be taking a shot from that look. That is absolutely filthy. 2-1. Cheat and Shine right back up in the lead. Ilmi cross in for CJ. Blocked down there by Nacho and Letao. Picked up by Fluffy. Going in deep to the left corner. It's CJ. And look at the defense. They want it bad, folks. Cheat and Shine, they want it bad. Look at the defense. Just crowding the lanes. They cross it in anyways for Choco. Are you kidding me? No. That is not real. What in the world has just happened? This is not real life. We don't even get a replay of it. It just got battered around, and somehow, some way, it finds its way in the back of the net. Aziz cooking on the script right now, ladies and gentlemen. Nacho back for Bobalicious. 15 seconds to go in a tie, game 5. Nacho in for Bobalicious, and he's done it again. 3-2 for Cheat and Shine via the foot. A goal in boot for Bobalicious. And Herbie, once again, all 3 goals in which we've seen they've gotten scored on in this game. He's just had a moment of he's just been frozen for a moment. Just a bit late to try to get that one to go, and now here it is. Final opportunity. They send it in for CJ. Battered away, and that is it. What a historic finish to this game. Symbolic Game 5 victory, 3-2 final score to represent a 3-2 series victory for Cheat and Shine. Unreal. Wow. That was absolutely incredible, guys. That was so much fun. And guess what? We're just getting it started. That was 1 series out of 3. I can't believe it went the distance, went all the way down to the last shot. And now we're going to get set up here for our second semifinal. You can see it right now on your screen. DSQ Esports, headlined by Aziz, going to be taking on Aspyre in another OG showdown. I'll bring you guys back here in just a moment.
too far to say that we cannot pretend now. Wasn't never enough to have just everything you want. In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home. And I want something I can hold, that's worth this waiting cold. And I want something that is real, something to make me feel alive. Want something I can hold, that's worth this waiting cold. And I want something that is real, something to make me feel alive.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Ready for some action here between DSQ and Aspyre. Quick look up at the lineups here for anybody that is not familiar. Obviously, we've got Vibe, Skula, Aziz, Shining Prince, and Buntotemiko on the pitch. And on the other side, obviously, Spixie, Fede Joestar, got Ango, and we're loading on in. Again, I would like to apologize in advance for my pronunciation maybe of a player or two in this game when I was looking at it. But let's do this thing. Got KJ, of course. Vincentius. Is that even correct? I don't even know. I don't even know. Well, let's get going. Again, do you guys want me to read a copy pasta? We gotta wait, bro. We're in a game right now, you know? Gotta wait for the right moment to strike here, as I'm gonna have to swap the scoreboard in just a moment. DSQ, they're in the reds, despite having it set there on the nice updated version. Shining Prince's shot blocked there. Oh, a moment of quick lag. And what a battle between these two sides it is going to be. Skula cross there. Going in right side, looking for Totemiko. No good. Playing it back now. It's Vibe, and look who it is! Can we get a camera zoom in on this man right here? How about Aziz? All the way back in net. One on the ground now, Shining Prince. Little dance moves, and he's able to poke it through on the ground. DSQ on the board first here in game one. Just gets to sneak that one underneath the dive of Ango. A great start here for DSQ. And the winner of this now taking on Cheat and Shine in our best of 5 final tonight. Pingo going way off the wall there. Vincensis in for Joestar. Mr. Fede. Fede not able to hold on. Deflected its way on over to his teammate KJ. And now picked up here by Skula. A lot of retired players on the pitch right now. It's truly something hilarious to see. It's just so much fun. Skula. Able to hold on to this one, but not for long as Vincensis knocks that one loose. Vibe going all the way back now for Aziz. Aziz hits it for Shining Prince. Skula, he's open, sends it in, and the shot is denied, but tapped on through by Boone. Boone Totemiko doubles up DSQ's lead here in game one. Bit unfortunate early dive there from Ango. And I'm with that, Cammy. I think we should just be giving Aziz all the credit for anything that DSQ is able to amount today. Spixie going left now here for Vincentius. Intercepted now by Shining Prince, and looking to get Aziz an additional touch here, folks. Plays it going right side. We're going to hyper analyze every single pass that Aziz does commit to, believe it or not, today. It's part of our lesson on the game. Vincentius in for KJ! Oh, and he blows it by Mr. Aziz. Put it on a poster, ladies and gentlemen. Aspyre getting their first goal of the night. Game's gone. Aziz, no! Nah, you can't blame the man. You can't blame him one bit. Great shot there by KJ. Bending that one into the upper right corner. It got the tourney. I don't think the public was supposed to see a goal scored by Aspyre today as Aziz is in net. I wonder if at any point we're going to be seeing Aziz come out into the outfield just for vibes. Send it in, Shining Prince, deflected off the backboard. Now intercepted here, picked up by Engo. KJ. Able to finagle his way out of a tough corner there with Boone. Engo all the way on over the halfway line. Going back and forth on over it like it's the equator. As we are encroaching upon the halfway mark here of game number one. Engo, Vincentius. Shining Prince now with a lot of space to work with here in the left wing. His cross looking for Skula! And he blows one by him into the upper bin. Beautiful cross there for the Prince. And a hammer of a shot for Skula. 3-1. Ango getting hit with every angle right now. I wonder if Mercy Rule is turned on in these games. Not that I don't think we're going to be seeing one, or at least I don't know if the people want to see that. But it was just a moment, I guess, that came to mind. I was just curious about that. Potentially, KJ back on over the middle here, underneath the legs of Spixie, picked up by Vincentius, now intercepted, and plays it back on over here for KJ. Trying to work his way through Vibe. Extra effort does proc. Able to find some space. Cross there. Had it on down by Fede. Back heel touch over the top, but none of his teammates were there. Vincentius. Spixie. A little back and forth between the two, although Spixie's pass well too strong in behind, and so they give it away. And the deep clearance out looking to hit Vibe on a run is also a bit too much. The pass there from Vincentius. Now returning the favor. Beautiful slide there by Boone. Boone. Ango out of net. Able to pick it up. Avoids trouble. Deep now into the right side. Vincentius hits it for Fede. Vincentius on the ground looking for Fede, and it is deflected and into the hands of Aziz. There's the easy pass here back for Shining Prince. Shining Prince. In his time, he sees Boone open down into the right wing. Spixie guiding that one back. Both sides here for the past minute or so have quieted down. Going end to end right now. Really trying to methodically move their way up the pitch. Right now, again, DSQ holding on to that 3-1 lead. Make it 4-1. Shining Prince giving a gimme here on primetime television. One of the great strikers of this game's history. Might not have scored an easier goal than that one. Four to 1, and it does pop up the mercy rule tag, so that I guess answers my question from earlier. Vincentius back on over the middle now here for KJ up top, looking for Fede. Oh no! Aziz gets caught. Let's get the best angle on this one right here, ladies and gentlemen, as Aspyre tack on goal number 2. Oh, brutal. Tried to rise up. I think it was the right decision. He just missed the ball, unfortunately, right there. Great play, though, in any regard by Fede. Skula dancing around here. Still 40 seconds to go. DSQ really holding on to a solid lead pretty much all game long. Vincentius back here for Spixie. Does Aspyre have any hope here down the stretch? Oh, beautiful little dribble there by Fede on the ground looking for KJ. Skula not having it for long. It is Spixie. Goes off the wall. Header. Somebody's there. Deflected and tapped on through by Spixie. 2 goals in the final minute here for Aspyre. Will we see a DSQ stall in the final 15 seconds? Will we see it? Let's find out together. They play it back, vibe, up the pitch now here for Skula. Shining Prince is wide open down the other end. Angle comes out, intercepted, picked up, slid. Is Angle gonna beat him out? Off the, oh, tried to play it off the wall and get it to one of his teammates. But it was scooped on DSQ with the victory. We're gonna have to wait another game for the Aziz recorded save. They're coming, though. You guys better imagine there was not a single save from either side in this game, despite there being, and there were 7 goals scored. That is certainly diabolical. That fellow getting leaks. Great win, though, there for DSQ. Nope, and I got kicked once again. All right. Bring it back on over to here. A bit of an unfortunate booting right there. What do we think of that game 1, though? Is that OG 7 goals scored? I'm not too sure about that, but I think you can see maybe a little bit of rust today for some of the keepers involved. I will say, though, that one game, that game 4 Herbie is going to be talked about for generations. That was an unbelievable performance by Herbie to get them into that game 5. Thank you, Aziz, for the invitation. Aziz, one of the oldest players in Rematch is known. Oh, no. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You got me. You got me. Oh, man. It's just too funny, bro. It's just too funny. This is just, again, this is probably one of the most fun events we've had in quite a while, so forgive me if I'm a bit too jolly today. I actually completely forgot about this happening, and in full transparency, because I have a a big NA tournament actually I'm doing today that I'm probably gonna be live for like 5.5, 6 hours or so later. And so my mind was just focused on that for a while, and I hadn't heard anything about this. And Aziz was like, oh yeah, we're going live 30 minutes. Yes, sir, Zosi. That's actually where, a lot of people don't know this, but I was actually president for Federation. I actually ran that league for like 6 months or so, 6 months, about roughly or something. But obviously, I don't really, I'm not too huge when it comes to running this stuff. Oh my, what a very interesting angle there. Who is that? Spixie? Well, I just got you on 4K. Sorry about that. But all right. DSQ now rocking a bit of a lime uniform here. That is interesting, as Aspyre instead will rock the DSQ colors. They've gotten reversed on us here. My apologies. Although, again, I don't really have control over that, so I can only say apologies on the behalf of the game itself. Going right side here, Boone, Totemiko, cross on in, looking for somebody. No good. It was defended well by KJ. Oh, what in the world are we doing? How about an own goal here for Ango? And KJ has left the game. Oh, okay. I didn't know what happened there in particular. I looked at the replay. That was a very odd goal. That was not, I was expecting it to be a little bit more, it looked almost, I guess you can say, lagging away. Do we, ladies and gentlemen, is it possible that we have a dispute in the OG showdown? Is it possible? Oh no, wait, what is going on? All right, so KJ left, he's now back, but they've leveled the game, maybe out of a sign of respect. I have no idea what has just happened. Aziz is frozen, and now he's good to go. And they're gonna give the ball on over. Mods? Okay, I think we're just gonna play. I don't think they like that. Whatever happened on that own goal was certainly not supposed to happen. And so they've just leveled the game up, and we're gonna be good to go. Truly right there, Stan, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Top 10 respect moments. Might be top 1 respect moments in this game. By the way, Baller, can you reply to Anakin in Discord, please? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Totemiko, Shining Prince in for Skula. Blocked there by KJ. Shining Prince back up top now for Skula. And it's no good. Beautiful save there by Ango, who was certainly tested in droves in that previous game. And him and Aziz combined did not record a single save in game number 1. Coming up with a huge one right there. KJ breaking through the defense. And now how about that save by Aziz? Let's give him some credit here, folks. Talk about that save. Vincentius. A little back and forth between the two. Vi playing on back, and another save here by Aziz. Oh, that's tactical work there by Boone. Playing it off the body there of Fede. Now Shining Prince on the right side, looking to break down Spixie. Gonna have to be a bit impromptu to do so, and it doesn't work out for him. Tied up, really 1-1. Really should just be 0-0. Over the middle, it's KJ. KJ cross up top for Fede. Twirling that one back on out. On the ground now, hits it for Vincenzus. And Skula ripping the dream away. Oh, and Aziz, a little hacking right there as he snaps to that ball for the pass. Somebody report him. Skula going down the left sideline, over the middle. Now here it goes for Vibe. Vibe with Shining Prince waiting at the penalty dot. Skula on the left, Boone on the right. Everybody available. Which means that Vibe has a man right up on him to block that one. Aziz leaving his safe zone. Plays it on out here for Vibe. Touch pass, back heel. Now for Skula into the left wing. Skula, Shining Prince. Backing it out. Oh, and Ango is able to get his gloves on it somehow, some way. Dove a bit too early. And it's just fallen its way. Vincenzus, KJ well off the wall. They're trying to get Aziz to jump. They can't disrespect a legend like that. And how about the composure from Aziz to scoop that one up and clear it away? Oh, and they work it through the midfield perfectly. How about Shining Prince? Now up for Skula, who's doing a little OG tactic here, spamming this one on the ground. Skula in for Vibe, and it's saved right up top down the middle by Ango. Ango, a number of saves here, believe it or not, in game 2. Fede in for KJ. A little rainbow back on out. I'm not too sure. I don't think KJ can believe what he's just done there either. That was, I would say, awkward is the best way to describe that one. Boone. In for Skula, and he's got it. 2-1 lead here for DSQ. Skula, another beautiful goal. Caught Ango a bit lacking right there. Honestly, the reaction not too bad. It's just that slotted up. It just gets it by him before he's able to reach it. Tough luck there for Aspyre and Ango. And Vincensis, I don't know where he's just passed it. Into the middle of nowhere, trying to give that ball to a fan. And it is deflected now back here for Ango. Ango over the middle. Vincensis back heel touch looking for Fede. He was double covered once again. We might have to do a penalty shootout with Aziz and Ango in net and then just let the other two sides just have their sums of penalties. I think that would be probably one of the greatest things we could probably ever watch. Just over a minute to still go in this game. DSQ trying to make it a 2-0 series lead. Ango, KJ, battered there by Skula, able to just take that one off of him. Skula, Shining Prince, looking as the return, and he's got it! Incredible pass in there by Skula and Shining Prince. Winning the mental battle there with Ango. Going into that near post. Ango thought surely going far, but no sir. Shining Prince, an absolute strike. Making it 3-1 here for DSQ. Spixie on the ground. KJ Fede intercepted immediately here by Boone. Totemiko. Shining Prince back on over now for Boone. Boone. Having a hard time hold on to that one. Spixie, his pass. Blocked. And now here they go into the corner. Trying to play a little mind game. Oh, Shining Prince picks it up. Shot. Upper right corner. It is good. 4-1 out of nowhere. Here in game 2 for DSQ. Statue of Liberty. Oh, no. And right now, okay. Wait. So we got... Okay, so Vibe has recorded a save before Aziz has recorded a save somehow. Boone intercepted, looking to end the game with a mercy, and he does. KJ's had enough, and he's out of here. 5-1 final score here as Boone bags it on through. Ango not able to reach this one in time. 2-0 lead here for DSQ. It's an offensive domination as they've scored 9 total goals through these first 2 games. With KJ leaving it, we might actually have to just remake the lobby anyways. So, yeah, okay. Only 5 of us in here. Alrighty, let's load on back in. And go up in the chat. Says they're going to win. They're locking in, folks. All right, well, he's got the pressure put on him now here by the people of the chat. Ango as he's the last man to load on in. Maybe he needed to load in the hacks there, so it took him a little bit. Let's see how he performs, ladies and gentlemen, as we go on in now here for Game 3. DSQ in the black, Aspyre in the green, which is what you love to see. Love to see Aspyre rocking their beautiful green color. All right, the keeper battle of a lifetime still continues here between DSQ and Aspyre. Fede, Vince, Fede once again. Deflected up top there by Skula. Now it's Shining Prince. Going down into the right side. Got Spixie all over him. He is able to get a cross off. Great track back there by Fede. Skula. Not holding on to that one. Fede and Boone. Alighting. Does come away with that one. Playing it back here for Ango. Let's take a look at the pass. Giving him a lot of space. They're playing man coverage all the way back in their own zone. Ango on the ground. Oh, little jump over there by Vincentius. Hits it for KJ. I kind of like that play, although it didn't really lead to much. It was certainly a fun little thing to add on right there. You guys think these people were practicing plays at all? And if you think if any of these teams were practicing for this Showmatch, who do we reckon? Vibe off the wall, header top box in for Boone, no good. KJ now trying to dribble this one around. A lot of cluster over the middle. Hits it for Vincentius. Vincentius. Again, it's a tongue twister for me. Fede. Vincentius. One-on-one here against Skula. Plays it on the ground! And KJ taps it on through. And they just sneak one under the ground there past Aziz. Great play. Quick. No time to react as Aziz. And Aspyre, for the first time, I believe, in this game, in this series, have themselves a lead, and it's not long had. Shining Prince, welcome on back. Ango diving the other way there. 10 goals now here in this match for DSQ. Trying to get Fede a quick one on the other end. Vincentius. Oh, great dribbles here. Although the pass, much to be desired. In the crowd, Boone sending one on out. Shining Prince wide open in a one-on-one. And Ango comes away with the save. Much needed save right there by Ango, especially in the one-on-one. KJ getting bullied down here by Skula with a slide. KJ able to get a cross in. It was a good one, but headed back there once again. Halfway through. Aziz trying to thread the needle there for Skula. It does take a deflection. Still finds its way now here for Skula. Skula launching one in for Boone off the crossbar and into the sky. Vibe, another one just railed in there and finds its way for Ango. Skula and Spixie. Right back into the line game right there. Yeah, you take it. No, you take it. Hey, welcome in the void with a raid. Tuning on in to watch some of the OGs take each other on in this nonsensical match. Oh my goodness. Shining Prince going on the left sideline. Not able to beat that one out here with Spixie. Vincentius. Oh, intercepted by Boone. Boone one-on-one with Ango, and he gets it to go. DSQ back in the lead. Oh, yeah, a little camera movement there from Boone. Fakes out Ango. Vincentius, Spixie, a little back and forth between the two. Dolphin dive, knocks it loose in the middle. Oh, what in the world? How does Vincentius score this goal? Tie game. Oh, Vinny stepping up with an incredible goal, getting the shot off with a bunch of feet around him. Boone on in for Shining Prince, and he answers right back. Oh, no. Oh, wow, we have just left the building, folks. What in the world? All right, we have just left the building. We are back. 3-2 lead here. Back for DSQ, and now Vincenzus on the other end trying to tie it up again. That time around had bodies on him to knock it loose. Oh, Vibe getting greedy. Vincentius, cross in for KJ, header, trying to draw it back. No, he lobs it up instead. Shot deflected. DSQ defenders are everywhere right now. Cleared up there by Vibe, hits it for Boone. School of Shining Prince all up on the run. They've got numbers on the other end as they look to pile on more. On the grounds, back and forth, and back-hailed on through. Another one added to the tally for Shining Prince. Make it 4-2 for DSQ. And I will say to Ango's credit, the defense not overly helping him out that much in this series. Vincentius trying to just brute force that one down into the opponent box. It is picked up by a Boone. And here we go once again. Shining Prince one-on-one here with Ango. Double use of the wall and tapped on down. 5-2. The Prince, ladies and gentlemen. DSQ. What an offensive performance they have put forth here in this series as they look to sweep in this matchup and find themselves into the final against Cheat and Shine. Only 30 seconds to go. It'd have to be something insane. What a save! Highlight it, clip it, put it on a poster. Azizio rising up into the upper corner there with an incredible save. Vibe on the ground. Picked up there by Ango. Now going deep right side, Vincentius. Maybe another save opportunity here. It's KJ against Aziz, and he rises up and knocks that one away. Says you're going off the backboard. I don't think so. And the final score in game 3, 5-2, DSQ Esports. A sweep against Aspyre, and our final is now set. Alrighty, folks, gonna get set up here. Our final graphic is ahead of our best of 5 final. Two teams that have been playing great so far here tonight. DSQ, offense in droves, a sweep against Aspyre, will now take on the team that started off our broadcast with Cheat and Shine. I'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes. Alrighty, folks, it's game time, everybody. The wait is over. At the bottom, you see it right there, the final. Cheat and Shine taking on DSQ. Welcome back in, obviously, the crew of Cheat and Shine. After playing in their own very hard-fought series that went the distance. So many close games. They just watched DSQ put belt in their matchup. And now it comes down to our final best of 5. As always. DSQ against Cheat and Shine. The wait is over. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Aziz is in the final, ladies and gentlemen. DSQ finally rocking their regular kit that it was the whole point of me putting on these colors at the start. The pink and blue. Going up against Cheat and Shine now in the green uniforms, and Skula trying to open up the party, but how about a save here by Luyo? Lulo. We gotta start getting some chants going up in the booth. Proper chants. We gotta have to make one for Aziz, and I'll start rehearsing that one. Go right side, Luyo. Letao. Off the wall, Nacho trying to head that one down, no good. Sends it back on over the middle here for Skula. Now it's Aziz. Okay, that's what I asked. Thank you, Subasa. I appreciate that because I asked the people earlier. I said, is it Luyo or is it Lulo? And nobody said anything, so I was doing both. And then I kind of just stuck to the other one. But because obviously he has 2 L's, obviously I didn't know if it was Luyo or if it was Lulo. We're going to go with Lulo, though, here for the final, so appreciate that. People don't like to speak up. Lulo. Quarter of the way through here in our game 1 of our final. Going deep left side. Nacho in for Bobalicious, who had plenty of goals in their series. Obviously, again, went all the way to game 5. So we got to see more and more of Bobalicious. And he was really having himself a night. Scored a lot of goals, several of them in the clutch. And he's maybe looking to get things started off here in our final. Bobalicious. Playing it back now for Sleepy. Bobalicious in for Nacho. Missing it wide. Tap in is good. And the first goal of our final goes to Nacho of Cheat and Shine. Just narrowly missing that one wide left, but he's able to just follow through with it. Tap it underneath the ground. Aziz was kind of out of the picture. And the defender tried to make something happen, but he just couldn't get his body on it. Cheat and Shine on the board first. Going in, Shiny Prince trying to hit it up there for Skula, no good. Intercepted now by Bobalicious up at the top. Vibe, one-on-one, slide tackle, not staying up on his feet. Bobalicious surveying his options, decides to play it back now for Sleepy. Quick pass on over here for Nacho. Nacho looking for Letao on the offensive end. Might have himself a second opportunity there after the interception. Goes deep in for Bobalicious. Like another one. Letao not able to gear up for a shot as Skula in the perfect spot to take that one away. Lulo now back for Letao. Back and forth between the two here as we approach the halfway mark of our game 1. Lulo off the wall. Nacho running a bit too far forward there. They end up just giving that one away on the first pass. It's on Vibe. Aziz. His time. Call outs are there. He's going to go send one off the wall. Skula in for Shining Prince. Looking for Boone. And he just missed them. Boone keeping this one on an offensive end there. Sends it in now for Skula. Shining Prince one-on-one here with Letao. Saw what Letao did obviously in their series against CJ. And defensively now should be having to do the same here against Shining Prince and company. Bobalicious. Good movement. Sends it in now for Nacho, looking for number 2. Shut down there by the defender Vibe, and now Bobalicious a follow through off the wall and into the midst of Aziz. And he sends one, a rifle right up the middle there for Shining Prince to get things going now on the offensive end. Vibe. Nacho. Bobalicious. Not much stemming from it right now. Plenty of coverage here by DSQ. They're trying to win it back, but how about Nacho able to navigate through traffic and play it out now? It's Bobalicious. The extra effort gonna help him immensely here. Cross for the open, Sleepy, but he runs away. Wow. Okay. Another one sent in here. Sleepy now trying to cross it in for Bobalicious. A reversal, and it's blocked there by Skula. It's been certainly a much different challenge here with DSQ. Going up against, obviously, Aspyre in that first game, and now they got up against a team that actually just won in their previous series. Showed why as well. Bobalicious, one-on-one against Vibe. Now Boone steps in and gets the interception. Skula. One-on-one here with Sleepy as the final minute is now upon us. Cheat and shine. Holding on to this 1-goal lead so far in this game. Again, DSQ, they put up an incredible number of goals in their 3-game sweep in the previous round just minutes ago. Whips it in now for Skula! He's got it! Tie game with 44 on the clock. DSQ showing signs of life here late. Able to just fire that one over the top of Lulo. Bobalicious and company now trying to look for an answer. Vibe running out, picks it up with his mitts. They play it on back now for Aziz, but he can't hold on to it. Again, it has to go to the ground now via that red circle. You can see the indicator of that. And so he dives on it, maybe thinking that he can pick it up, and it just deflects away. Now Skula in, headed away by Bobalicious. Sleepy and Cheat and Shine looking for another winner here on their night. Sleepy in for Nacho, blocked. Bobalicious wide open net, and they've got it. Just talked about how clutch Bobalicious is, and he's done it again. It's unfortunate that there for Aziz as Vibe gets the block. Aziz maybe was going to save that ball into the upper corner, but it was shut down, and Aziz just couldn't get back in time. It's hard to blame the man. Just an unlucky moment right there for DSQ, and now they're looking for a last attack goal to send us into overtime. We only had one overtime so far in the day, and that was game 1 of the broadcast. And now Shining Prince, his cross, top box, no good. Nacho looking to beat out Skula, and he does. Game 1 in the books, 2-1 final score for Cheat and Shine. Obviously much different. Again, DSQ, they scored, I believe, a minimum of 4 goals. Or maybe a minimum of 3 in all 3 of the games that they won. Again, certainly a different task now as they're only able to get that 1 on the board. Which means they're going to have to rely even more so on their defense, and in particular on Aziz, to really have elevate himself here in the final. As we get booted once again away. Can we put some clips of Aziz in the meme channel? I think that might warrant you a ban. I don't know, though. I don't know. What's going on, Slayer? I would put a prediction on, but obviously I don't have the access to this channel. game 2 time, folks. And it looks like they've reversed uniforms, unfortunately, here for us. DSQ now rocking the green. And Sheet and Shine in the black. Get it going. Swapping sides here for game 2. Sheet and Shine now 4-2 on the day. DSQ now 3-1. Bobalicious battering around. You have Vibe with the gloves on here. And they're trying to get it back to the keeper Aziz. They're having a hard time doing so, and then they finally do. There with a slide tackle. Boone misangled on that pass. Looking for Shining Prince on the other end, and so they just give it away. Lulo. Just fires one right down the middle. And Aziz, very comfortably so, is going to pick up a save. That's a save, ladies and gentlemen. That's an official save right there, guys. Uh-oh. People in the chat, are they winning money? Are they losing money? Uh-oh. Are the players in cahoots? Do they know of the gambling lines? This could be quite the legal case. Skula. Dancing around. Thank you, Belbello. I had an idea, obviously. Because, you know, when I look at the roster and then I look at, obviously, the names on the pitch, you know, they don't always line up. Sleepy, Bobalicious, right side! How about save number 2 for Aziz? Right already early in this game. And that one's a proper save. Vibe taking his time, moving it up now. It is for Victor. His pass on in, no good. I'll start calling him Victor now just to, you know, again, try to cover all bases here. They play it back once again. They're gaining some confidence here in their guy. Aziz. Oh, blocked by Bobalicious! Oh, no. Dear God Almighty. I don't even want to say anything. Does it subtract a save? Let's have the conversation. Let's have a conversation. In any case, though, it is an opening goal here for Cheat and Shine. As Bobalicious able to tap that one on through. Here's Victor in for Skula. Trying to merge up there with Shining Prince. No good as it was knocked loose there by Letao. Now Vibe on the left side. Contested there by Bobalicious. It looked a bit awkward as he was just kind of finding himself around. Again, I'll just chalk it up to me being on where I'm at. Rather than questioning the player's motives. Shining Prince found himself in a cage up there in the corner. Sleepy does get the win. Tries to pass it back for the keeper. Oh, man. And Lulo jumping up like a jackrabbit right there. Bobalicious, beautiful pass on out. Sleepy top box for Nacho! 2-goal lead here for DSQ as Nacho bags in a worldie of a goal. He was left open, but off the post and in. Doesn't get more slotted, folks. Halfway mark of game 2, and Cheat and Shine having their way so far here in the final. Victor going right, Vibe in for Prince, and they answer back. Was there ever a doubt that Shining Prince and DSQ are going to find some goals here in this game? Just snap into that one, sends in a missile. Not a pass, but the shot right there had so much velo behind it. DSQ, again, they're not out of it by any means. Letao playing it back now here for Lulo. Which getting a lot of pressure here with Shining Prince. Played over the mill. Now it's on Letao. You can see the defense here as well for DSQ. Really man-marking. Z's. Good aggression. Shining Prince playing this one into the right side. Now it's Vibe. Launching one deep off the wall. Victor in for Prince. Maybe second time's the charm. Oh, and Nacho steps up with not only an interception, but a slide tackle as well. Bobalicious. Gonna force one. It's on Sleepy. Off the wall. Bobalicious in for Nacho. Off the wall. Gets Aziz to jump, but he can't find the follow-through shot. And so Aziz is able to hold his breath. Oh, Skula. Missed slide tackle there. That pass gives it away. Victor. On out now for Skula. Number 95. DSQ, they're taking their time, something we haven't seen too much of in that previous series. Again, they were just, the ball was rolling for them is the best way to say it. Goals were just coming so naturally in that series against Aspyre. But right now, it's proven to be a different challenge. What a block there by the defense. Keeping that one clear. Send another one in up top, looking for Vibe. Now in the corner against Letao. Chips it up here, Shining Prince. Header, not able to control it well. Sleepy, the interception back on out here for Victor. Vibe. Sends it in for Skula. Trying to go off the backboard, and it's denied entry by Nacho. Final minute here of game 2. Skula, great movement, still holding on to this ball. Shining Prince ties it in the final minute. A brace for the Prince. Makes it 2-2 in game 2. As Lulo goes flying over that one, perfectly middle height. They're going to try to get a cheeky one on the other end there with Sleepy. It's no good. In the fray was Victor. Switching it now for Vibe. DSQ, some meticulous play here. Going deep left, it's Victor. Lulo is out to join the party. Skula. Shining Prince. Oh, and just given away. Final 20 seconds here of regulation. Could we go into overtime? It's Nacho. Right side. Sleepy. Cross. Deflected. Dribbled its way all the way into the other corner. Bobalicious trying to send it on back. Decent recycle there. Letao. Sleepy. In control. Overtime officially here. Skula the slide. Guiding it into the corner. And DSQ have themselves an overtime possession. Over the middle, it hits it for Victor. Vibe wide open into the right side. He says not going to go there. It's Shining Prince instead. Cross. Intercepted there by Nacho. Sleepy trying to send a bomb. Down for Bobalicious. He's going to have to go find it in the corner. Aziz is going to challenge. Aziz. Oh, and he wins the duel. Good idea there from Aziz to challenge that one out in the corner. Now it's Bobalicious. Back in control. Blocked there by Skula. Letao. Switch pass. Sleepy. His cross denied there by Victor. Letao. Back on into the right side. Nacho cross in for Bobalicious. No good. Blocked there by both Vibe and Shining Prince. Nacho still got it. Playing it back on out here for Sleepy. Sleepy off the wall. Bobalicious no good on the entry pass there. Now it's Skula. Vibe and DSQ looking to level up our series here in the finals. Skula on the ground, back on over to the open man in Vibe. He's got Victor and Shining Prince both awaiting something there in the box. Has a hard time finding him though. Beautifully defended there by Letao. Nacho returns it back on over. They switch it right. Bobalicious. Again, just playing it back. Very smart. Cross top box in for Nacho! Goal for Nacho! And it's a game winner in game 2. And Cheat and Shine have done it again. Aziz just can't get his mitts on that one. And it ends to Cheat and Shine once again. They are now one win away from being crowned the champions here tonight. Beautiful play. And Aziz officially recording 3 saves in the end of the game there, folks. Do what you want with the information. I don't know what is going on today. Really not rocking with me, I guess. Two-0 series lead here for Cheat and Shine. Let's do the darn thing. Cheat and Shine. Now they're in the green. DSQ in the black. Swapping around a little bit here. So DSQ, it's no more room for error in the grand total of these games. They have to win out a reverse sweep if they want to be crowned the champions here tonight. Or will it be Cheat and Shine that finish it off in style here in the finals? Lulo getting us started. Sleepy, Nacho looking for Bobalicious. Blocked there by Vibe. Defensive work right out of the gates for Vibe. Sending one deep. Switch pass here for Skula. Left wide open. Finding Prince in a one-on-one here against Sleepy. He's going to play it in, and the shot is good. Meticulously played up through the midfield, and a phenomenal strike on the other end. And DSQ are on the board first, ladies and gentlemen. Was that the script all along, Slayer? Was it a DSQ reverse sweep in the final? We will have to find out together. Lulo going right now for Sleepy. Cross on in for Bobalicious. Not able to hold that one to his feet. Skula. Coming down. Switch pass now for Vibe. Go back and forth between the two. We've seen that a lot today. Skula and DSQ looking to maybe add to the lead here, as again, I'll have to swap the... We could just try to do that in a moment here. Ball in. DSQ. Not able to get something to go. Now going on the deep pass. It's Nacho on the other end. A counter one-on-one with Aziz. And he wins the duel. Nacho, we're going to chalk it up to a purposeful miss there. Going left off the wall. Getting Aziz to dive all the way into his side netting. And Nacho, despite the defensive presence there, I believe it was Vibe, able to tap it on through into the right side. Great work by Nacho to tie the game up at 1. Seven saves, game 5. Man, oh man. Z's pass. Deep right side now for Victor. Gets denied there by Sleepy. Vibe. Use to the head. Skula. First one to it. I think that's what we need to see. We need to see Aziz. Again, I was going to say, like, will we see Aziz come out of net at any point in this game? But it looks like, obviously, maybe they're fun. If we were going to see it, it was going to have to be in that first match when they were already up in the series. Because right now, obviously, they can't really afford anything else here. Try to go off the wall for Victor. Would have get it anyways. Around Sleepy with the extra effort, trying to go right in front of the keeper on the ground there for Shining Prince. But it is Lulo. It does record a save. Now Nacho. Left, in for Bubblicious, trying to take one over the top, no good. Sleepy rifles another one in for Nacho! What a save by Azizio! Hey now! Prime Aziz is here to stay, ladies and gentlemen. And he brings it up over the halfway line, in for Skula. Rifles one on over the head of everybody. Lulu's going to come out of net, try to pick it up. Now Letal with the gloves as they play it in, looking for Prince. Not for long. Lulu back in net here with the gloves. Shining Prince, though, and DSQ trying to find themselves back in the lead in this game as they have no other choice. They look to avoid a sweep. It's Sleepy now, and Bobblicious on the other end for Cheat and Shine. Sleepy, Bobblicious trying to use that wall. Shut down there by Skula and Vibe. Be going back. It's Letal. Sleepy. Blocked now by Victor. We get a Victor. Pass on over the middle, looking for Skula. No good. Headed away. And the turnovers duel. A little bit here between these two sides. 2 minutes to go in game 3. Nacho. Right wing. Cross in for Bubblicious. Oh, trying to just lift it on over. Got it over the two defenders, but was a tad bit too high. You heard it off the bar. Z's was ready for it, though. DSQ. The black. Vibe off the left wall. Skula. Hide there by Nacho. What a player Nacho has been so far on the night. Scored some incredible goals. Played some incredible defense. Beautiful work here for Nacho on the pitch. In the OG showdown. Lulo able to escape some trouble, lifting it on over. Now for Letal. In the box it goes for Sleepy. Beautiful pass. Nacho off the backboard. Bobblicious not able to find it. A follow through is saved. Aziz keeping DSQ alive. Now requiring his offense to turn it into something on the other end. And that one was short-lived. Sleepy playing it back here for Lulo. 50 seconds on the clock in regulation. Currently tied up in game 3. And it looks like, okay, they're going to guide him on over left. Lulo, deep pass on out, looking for Sleepy. No good, sent away. Letal already in the area, picks it on up. Finds Victor right in front of him. Gets it around. Now it's Nacho over the middle, up in for Bubblicious against Aziz. Taking his time, though, backing this one out. Not looking to force a shot immediately. Nacho off the wall, Bubblicious. Slide tackle. We'll do some good service there. Now a slide from Prince. Shining Prince picks it up. The pass no good. Skula battered around. Who has it? It's Aziz. Overtime in game 3. Cheat and Shine. Looking for the winner that would not only win them the game, but a sweep in the final. DSQ looking to force game 4. Lulo hammers one, just gives it back here for Aziz and DSQ. Sleepy over the middle. Bubblicious is open. Bubblicious one-on-one. No! Intercepted there by Shining Prince. Right on the money with that tackle. Letal, right side, Nacho, Bubblicious off the wall. Aziz is out, but Sleepy can't find the follow-through as Victor holds his ground. DSQ bringing it the other way. It's Vibe, in for the Prince. Backing it out, shot, right side is good. DSQ not going out yet, folks. We're going to game 4. Shining Prince in OT. Perfectly slotted into the upper right corner. And we've got more OG rematch coming your way. Let me not say anything. Let's just see if we can load on in. Game 4. Nope. I think maybe part of the reason is they only have it on 2 spectators. Maybe that's just hearsay, though. What a game, though. What a phenomenal game that was. DSQ holding their will, and they at least survive another game. Folks, it's time for game 4. DSQ up against Cheat and Shine. Let's see what it's got. DSQ back in the green. We finally have a new colorway here with Cheat and Shine representing the pink. As we go into one of the OG maps of the game, the underwater. Here for game 4. And they will just go for the pass back. I'm not too sure what happened there. School up. Playing it right now here for Vibe. Vibe launches one in, looking for Prince. Headed away. Malicious on the ground now for Sleepy. Sleepy. In for Bobalicious. Just leaks through. Oh, man. Almost somehow found its way through Aziz as he just jumps straight up, and now I'm not too sure what's happening here. I think one of the players probably is dealing with a bit of an internet, trying to see if they can fix it right now. And yes, we are good to go. Okay, so luckily you don't have to remake or anything like that. We're just good to continue on after a couple seconds were burned off the clock. DSQ in control. Vibe launches one deep left side. A bit too high there for Skula, but still able to scoop it on up. Skula. In for Prince. Left side. Beautiful save by Lulo. My, oh my. Lulo and Aziz, a titanic battle, but Bobalicious gets the best of him. Early goal here for Bobalicious and Cheat and Shine. Quarter of the way through, and they've got themselves the lead here in game 4. As a bicycle kick right at the start of the box. Left side, perfect medium height. Just gets right past Aziz. Vibe now back here for Aziz. Switching it right again for Vibe. Launches one deep in, off the wall, headed away. Well defended here. Bit of a maul over the middle of the pitch. Victor leaving it up for Vibe. Vibe trying to just take it himself. Haven't really seen that at all today. And it's saved again by Lulo. What an incredible movement from the keeper in that situation. Now Sleepy off the pass from his GK. Sends it on over the middle. Nacho sets it up for Bobalicious. And what an incredible save now by Aziz. My goodness. Although Aziz's pass, maybe not the greatest one there, looking for Skula. It was off the wall and not able to collect it. They just give it away. Lulo. Around the halfway line. Letao. Sleepy. Bobalicious and Nacho. Their options here. Bobalicious heads it off the backboard. Aziz punches it in the air. Allows Nacho to take a shot. And it was no good. Aziz, a punch out right there. Letao now here for Nacho once again. Cheat and shine. Over halfway into this game. Sleepy. Bobalicious. Hammer! No good. Another one for Aziz. 3 saves for Aziz in this game already. Doing his job right now. They've only allowed 1. Again, that offense has been so hard to come by here in the final for DSQ after going pretty much getting anything they wanted to in the semifinal against Aspyre. Bobalicious off the wall. Oh, what a nasty play. Oh, man. Catches Aziz there. Bobalicious going right side off the wall. And there is Nacho to tap it on through. Executed to a T. Right there is Cheat and Shine. They've got a 2-goal lead now with just about 2 minutes to go. DSQ would have to be something pretty miraculous in a way with the way that this game has gone for them to surmount a comeback. Shining Prince in for Skula. Good look there. Now Vibe. Left side. Vibe encroaching. Sets it up for somebody. It's blocked. Letao. Ho! There were so many people could have taken that shot, and Letao still right down the middle gets his body block, saving the keeper there in Lulo. Bobalicious, good movement, trying to cross it on in. Oh, it's Nacho. Doesn't like what he sees, plays it back here for Letao, and eventually all the way back for the keeper Lulo. Left, Sleepy, not able to control that one. A slide. Oh, he's just missed it. Z's right time. Goes diving on top of it. Victor. Now for Vibe. Vibe launches it in. Looking for Prince. No good. DSQ, it's going to have to turn into something here in a moment. And oh, I thought it was going to be it. Shining Prince left side. What a save by Lulo. 50 seconds to go in this game. Down the left sideline is Sleepy. Well defended there by Victor. Not for long. Slide, nothing there either. Still in control of Cheat and Shine. Letao. Switch for Nacho. Looking to really cement the dagger here as Bobalicious lifts over a pass. Looking for Sleepy. Ran too far forward. Cheat and Shine, though, just able to hold on to this ball for such an extended period of time. Vibe and DSQ, it has to come now. Pass in for Skula. For somebody, and neither of Victor and Prince take the shot. Vibe sends in another one onto net. It is saved by Lulo, and that is probably going to do it, folks. Cheat and Shine are your show match number 4. A blast from the past champions. 2-0 final score in game 4, the clean sheet. And they knock off DSQ in the final. What an astounding finish that was. It was so much fun to really go into the past with this game. Aziz, a lot more better saves there in that final. So shout out to, of course, Aziz and the whole crew as we had a lot of fun here tonight. But Cheat and Shine officially are your champions. Let's just pull it up really quickly. These matchups, you can see it right there. DSQ, a sweep in their semifinal match against Aspyre. The opening match, it's seen the first 5 in Cheat and Shine. Probably the best match of the day. Went all the way to game 5. So many of those games were really decided by 1 goal. But it was Cheat and Shine that prevailed. And then in that final, DSQ, they did have an overtime winner in game 3 to at least force the game 4, but they couldn't do much with it. Final score 2-0 in that one, a 3-1 final win. And that is your blast from the past stream here tonight. Guys, it was a pleasure from me up in the booth, as always. And I hope to see you guys all again. Shout out to Aziz and everyone else and all the OGs for, I know probably some of them had to reinstall the game for just tuning in. It's always a lot of fun, though, especially a cool event like this. So appreciate you guys. And I'm going to have to go get prepared now to do cast for 6 hours in about 2 hours. So, yeah. Have a good night, guys.